Welcome back to my Keep Up channel. Lovely jubbly. Sir David Jason reveals his surprise and delight after discovering he has a 52-year-old daughter and grandson, 10, he had no idea existed. Legendary actor Sir David Jason says he's delighted after discovering he has a 52-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old grandson he had no idea existed. The Only Fools and Horses star, who previously believed he only had one 22-year-old daughter, remarked it would an understatement to say he was surprised by the revelation. The TV icon has now welcomed his newfound daughter, Abby Harris, and grandson, Charlie, into the family and told the Mirror he is making up for lost time by getting to know the pair. Ms. Harris is the daughter of actress Jennifer Hill, who starred in James Bond film Octopussy, and after her mother and Sir David had a brief relationship was born in 1970. The news came as a shock to Sir David, as well as his wife Gil Hinchcliffe and daughter Sophie May, but the family say they have since welcomed Abby and Charlie with open arms. Speaking to the Mirror, the former A Touch of Frost star said, "To say it was a surprise to find out I had a daughter from years ago is an understatement. However, on settling with the news, I am delighted that I am now able to get to know Abby, and so we meet up when we can. My wife, Gil, and daughter, Sophie, have been very supportive and understanding and have embraced Abby and welcomed her and her young son into her now wider family." For her part, Abby says while she had no idea who her father was, she had her suspicions after hearing about Jason's relationship with her mother while they both starred in a stage adaptation of the Dylan Thomas radio play Under Milkwood in 1970. Her belief grew stronger after realizing she shared the same shaped nose as him, and her parentage has now been confirmed. She had previously thought her father was Jeffrey Davion, who was married to her mother, until his death in 1996. Since the surprise discovery was made, Abby and Charlie have been to visit him and spent a period over Christmas with him and his family at his home in Ellenborough, Buckinghamshire. She also seems to have inherited some of his famed acting ability, having appeared in an episode of Doctor Who and remarkably a revival performance of Under Milkwood in 2008 where Sir David and her mother also took part. Friends who saw the legendary actor and Abby stood next to each other remarked on their similar facial profiles, and as the years went past, she worked up the courage to find out the truth. The Mirror reports she wrote a letter to Sir David asking him to take a paternity test, emotionally beginning it with a line from the Thomas play, saying, "To begin at the beginning. Or to be more precise, my beginning." A source told the publication the letter came as a shock to Sir David, but he was touched by the request and agreed to do it. The insider said, "It's a lovely letter, which David has kept. It was lighthearted but serious, without being overwhelming. It was obvious whoever had written it was a nice person who just wanted to find out her heritage." The Dylan quote was the perfect way to start it. It was a sympathetic way of saying, "Brace yourself." After the bombshell, the two families agreed to meet up in London to figure out how to move forward from this life-changing news. Abby said, "In discovering my father's identity, I am starting to piece together my own. Of course, I am tickled pink and incredibly proud but, frequently, completely overwhelmed with sorrow for the years we have lost. After a measured start, now I hope we can consciously make time to see each other more often, so that I can master the art of being the best big sister and build a meaningful father-daughter relationship in its truest sense." Sir David added, "We hope we are all allowed the privacy to continue our new relationship and get to know each other more and more." Sir David was knighted for his services to acting and comedy in 2005. He married Ms. Hinchcliffe in November of that year. He started dating Ms. Hinchcliffe after his long-term partner of 20 years, Welsh actress Mfanwy Talig, died from breast cancer aged 45 in 1995. The TV star believed he became a father for the first time at the age of 61, and after Sophie was born, he said it had been thrust upon him as most of his life was focused only on being a success. He previously said, "My life has been in reverse. It wasn't fame and it wasn't money, but I always wanted to succeed. The only way I could do that was to try with every job to be better than I was in the last one, and to learn. Because of that I needed to be footloose and fancy-free. One of the nation's best-loved TV stars, other roles have included starring as Pop Larkin in The Darling Buds of May, alongside Catherine Zeta-Jones and Granville in Open All Hours with Ronnie Barker. He also provided the voice for Mr. Toad in an adaptation of The Wind in the Willows. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.